Hey, again, since it's Suicide Prevention Month, I want to talk to you about something that may not be in our, I guess, our the way we categorize it. I have this Facebook acquaintance. I served with him, um, and anytime somebody mentions 22 a day, which is the number that most of us ascribe to for the number of veterans who take their own lives each day, he's really quick to point out that that number's not right. Mathematically, statistically, he's correct. It's not necessarily 22 a day. The numbers wouldn't add up for 20 years, right? But here's what he's not accounting for, and what I think that number does more accurately represent, right? Um, there are people out there, I can think of two right now in my personal circle, um, who are um, taking the long, slow approach to suicide, um, meaning they refuse to get help, they refuse to make changes, and they're locked into a cycle of excessive substance abuse that will end up taking their life. Was it a singular? Will it be a singular event, like we tend to think about when we talk about suicide? No, no, it's not a singular event like that. It's not a gun or a drowning or asphyxiation or an overdose. It's just a long, slow downhill process of destroying your body and your mind through drugs and alcohol. But subconsciously, you want the same thing. Subconsciously or consciously, both. You're saying, I've had enough of my time here on Earth, and I'm just gonna numb out and or die, and I accept those consequences. I've been there, right? Like I used to mix alcohol and sleeping pills, which clearly you're not supposed to do, but um, I would be okay with those consequences. I would as I was you know pill in hand and bottle in hand taking them, um, knowing how dangerous and how risky that was. I was like, yeah, let's roll the dice tonight. Let's see what happens. Um, thank God, right? Thank God. And so there's a lot more out there than you can account for. You know, like they say, um, numbers can say anything. And so I don't think it's important that we fixate on the 22 a day so much as is important that there's a lot of men, a lot of veterans who are out there who are struggling and who are suffering in various ways and in various states or stages of allowing their own lives to be um, extinguished. So just food for thought, really. Just wanted to share that because it's broader and greater than we imagine at times, and it comes in many different forms. So again, keep an eye on your buddies. Um, Reach out if you need help. That's the hard work, man. Like I had a friend over last night, and I practiced exactly what I preached a couple days ago. I didn't say to him, "Hey, will you be willing to pick up the phone if I call you?" I said to him, I said, "I'm going to promise you right now that if I get into a dark place, I will call you." Um, and he knew what I was saying, that I was taking the ownership and the responsibility upon me to be man enough to reach out to him, and which he reciprocated. And he says, "And if I get in a dark place, I will reach out to you too." And that's the hard work, man. That's the hard work. It takes a real man, and it takes real courage to realize that you've dug yourself into a hole and reach out and say, "Help me, please," but do it.